Podíváme se na otázku, kterou jste si pravděpodobně nikdy nekladli, ale potom, co vám tohle video ukážu, tak si ji klást budete. A to je, co se stalo s bývalou přítelkyní MrBeasta. Pokud nevíte, tak MrBeast dřív docela dost natáčel s jednou slečnou, která se objevila v nějakých jeho challengech a dokonce vydával i video, kde jí koupil snad 100 000 růží, nebo nějak tak vypadalo to video. A pak se rozešli a teďka už má teda novou přítelkyni, se kterou je doteď, která minimálně z podcastu vypadá fakt jako extrémně sympaticky. Ale můžeme se podívat, co se stalo té bývalé. Protože byla docela dost mediálně rozebíraná.
What happened to MrBeast's ex-girlfriend? That is a question that still circulates the internet to this day. You may remember Maddie Spidell as the girl he surprised with 100
tak bylo to 100 000 růží.
Thousand roses for Valentine's Day. But that video has since been deleted. And it remains a mystery what really happened between...
No to je neuvěřitelné, doslova i člověk jako MrBeast, který non-stop pracuje a nedělá nic jiného, tak dokáže ryznout dvě pěkný holky. To je neuvěřitelný, ty vole, co dělám špatně.
Between them, as there hasn't been a single comment made on the situation by either party. This resulted in rumors and theories getting spread around, and it caused Maddie's online reputation and social life to be ruined with continuous hate and harassment from fans. But before we get into that, let's start at the beginning of this story. Maddie started off her life on social media like any other regular teenage girl.
Jo, po tom rozchodu myslím, že dostávalo docela solidní hate, no, od lidí úplně bezvýznamně, jenom kvůli tomu, že se prostě rozešli.
Sharing pictures of herself on Instagram and tweeting about the daily struggles of life. But there was also one interest that she would later find herself involved in, and that was YouTube. It started with love for the content of Shane Dawson, then moved
Shane Dawson jako inspirace, no to nevím jestli je dobrý, ty vole, v okolí nemá nějaký kučky.
On to getting involved in the famous PewDiePie vs. T-series drama and eventually ended in admiration and a crush on MrBeast.
Neumím anglicky, dáš tam titulky, ale tam nejsou český titulky. Jsou tady max anglický, jestli vám to pomůže.
In April of 2019, Maddie posted a tweet in which she found out that
MrBeastovi je pouze 20. Jo, právě jsem si říkal, že MrBeastovi je pouze 20. V té době podcastu mu bylo 2019. No a jo, to dává smysl vlastně. To je blázen.
Beast was only 20 years old and that she was interested in dating him. And even went a step further a few weeks later by saying that she was going to start responding to all of Jimmy's tweets with a selfie to try and get his attention. However,
Ona se do toho vztahu doslova vygrindila. Ty vole.
During this time, she was also starting her career as a lifestyle influencer, as she began getting more attention on her pictures from massive brands and slowly but surely showcased real potential as an Instagram fashion model. Companies like Target and many other fashion brands finally noticed her, and the collab started flowing into her Instagram comments. But this was all happening on the side, as the main story developing was the relationship between her
Jo, spolupráce s Targetem, to je něco jako kdyby v Česku měl spolupráci s Lidlem nebo s něčím takovým, to jo. To je spolupráce snů.
And MrBeast, with her making a statement that she didn't want MrBeast for his money and that she just wanted a boyfriend with.
To je prdelka, že doslova tyhle úchylný komentáře jsou důvod, proč většina z vás nemá a nikdy neměla přítelkyni.
Good taste in anime who can make her laugh, and also saying that this internet crush was unattainable for her and that people were big mad about her love for MrBeast. However, Jimmy was less unattainable for her than she thought, as he finally noticed her and started following her on both Twitter and Instagram, with Maddie claiming that she...
To je hrozně divný, když jako chodíš s faninkou, nebo takhle. Když jsi velký jako MrBeast, tak jako prakticky každá holka tě bude znát. Předtím, než s tebou bude na rande, bude vědět, kdo jsi, protože prostě to je tak velký jméno, že jako v moment, co mluvíš anglicky, víš, kdo to je. Ale i tak je rozdíl, když jenom víš, kdo to třeba je, versus když jsi fakt jako aktivní fanoušek, co právě si takhle jako fakt jde za tím, aby s tou sebou chodil. To je docela velký rozdíl, no.
She was going to take him out on a date someday. Well, this finally happened in June, as Maddie posted a picture of her and MrBeast together on Instagram.
Si pamatuju tuhle fotku, no.
And after multiple tweets implying that they were dating, Jimmy officially confirmed it by posting a picture with her on his own Twitter page in August. The picture that Maddie posted on Instagram before started going viral with more than 80,000 likes. And from then on, her career as a social media influencer really began picking up steam. Where her pictures would get less than 5,000 likes before, they would now get more than 20,000. And Jimmy was becoming a very important part of her life. They seemed perfect for each other, with Jimmy being head over heels in love with her as he rented out an entire movie theater to show.
Jak nejvíc MrBeast věc. Pronajal jsem si celý kino abych se mohl s přítelkyní podívat na film.
A video montage of every picture they had ever taken together, but took his love for her to another level when Maddie made her first debut on the MrBeast channel in the now enlisted video Surprising My Girlfriend with 100,000 Roses for Valentine's Day. In this video, Jimmy answered a few questions about their relationship, unveiling that they started talking in Twitter DMs, and that their first date was at a comedy club. But despite this incredibly...
OK, mít rande v komedy klubu, to je docela dobrý rande podle mě. Jako společně se zasmát je asi nejlepší způsob, jak se jako s někým spojit.
romantic video, Maddie wasn't going to be the one MrBeast would end up with.
Oh, nevyhnutelný rozchod. Já říkám, já si myslím, že tam je jako takhle. Dokážu si představit, že když to byla faninka, tak v průběhu toho vztahu ho dokázala jako milovat pro to, kdo to je, teda, nebo kdo on jako fakt je, než to, že to je MrBeast. A jak to musí být zvláštní, jo. Když jako tě někdo až takhle moc obdivuje, si s ním ve vztahu, obdivuje právě ještě předtím.
The video got posted and the original reception of her was great, resulting in Maddie even making small appearances in I adopted every dog in a dog shelter and I spent 50 hours in solitary confinement. But over time she started becoming
to jsem viděl.
Less involved with MrBeast on YouTube and social media and uploaded her first YouTube video in February of 2021. She revealed that she was now a social media marketing manager for brands and influencers and continued uploading videos on her YouTube channel throughout the year. However, despite Maddie pushing out content, we could barely see any updates about the relationship, as they took a new approach of keeping everything more quiet. But over...
Což si myslím, že je jedna z věcí, co bys měl dělat i tak, no. Jako takhle, je jedna věc, když jsi MrBeast a jako pokud s někým máš vztah, tak ten vztah jako odhalit víceméně musíš, protože si nedokážu představit, jak rychle by se to jinak líknulo. Ale ve většině případech bych řekl, že držet to v soukromí minimálně nějakou dobu, dokud si to spolu fakt nejste deal, tak je to lepší.
Over the months, things started becoming a bit too quiet and distant. And in early 2022, MrBeast confirmed in an interview with the Rolling Stone that they broke up. Jimmy didn't want to comment on the breakup, protecting her privacy, but people in his circle stated that Maddie had been a positive influence on him, forcing Jimmy to prioritize his work-life balance more. But this work-life balance eventually got the best of him, as Chris said that his singular focus on work was a main factor for the couple eventually splitting. MrBeast would probably be looking for somebody who could match his obsession with business and money, and Maddie was the complete opposite of that. During this time, Maddie disappeared from YouTube, and
Jo, ale to prostě... Když jsi někdo, kdo je takový workoholik jako MrBeast, tak prostě potřebuješ někoho, s kým už jenom ve volném čase, když s tou sebou trávíš čas, tak se budeš cítit produktivní, což jako fakt málo kdo, bych řekl, že má takový scale, aby dokázal.
MrBeast was seen with a new girl in March as he met Via Boysen when he got stuck in South Africa. This got followed up with them both going to the Kids' Choice Awards, them spending Jimmy's birthday together, and them even going on vacation.
Ale já jsem s tou novou přítelkyní viděl nějaký podcast, nebo minimálně úryvek, a fakt to vypadá jako extrémně sympatická a strašně chytrá holka. Už jenom tak jako jak mluvila o tom vztahu, jak mluvila o MrBeastovi, o nějakých věcech, co ona dělá, jako vypadá fakt jako hodně chytrá holka.
Vacation together in June, confirming their relationship. However, on the other side, Maddie was also seen spending time with a boy in her Instagram stories and confirmed her relationship later that year. It seemed like both of them moved on and found a better fitting partner for their life. But Maddie didn't get there without receiving a ton of hate from MrBeast fans first, because a few months later in February, the TikTok community began spreading a rumor that she used...
A nechápu tady tyhle ty drama sračky, který prostě záměrně šířej dezinformace o vztazích. A ne, že by tam bylo jako, že by MrBeast přišel jako Kerry Kirsten a dropl video o své ex nebo něco takového, ale prostě nikdo z nich o tom nemluví, ani o tom neřeknou ani ne, a z ničeho nic přijde nějaký random týpek na TikTok. Jimmy a Maddie se rozešli. Jimmy šel na Maddie telefon a Maddie dostala zprávu. Jimmy si přečetl tuhle zprávu a řekl, jsem s ním jenom kvůli penězům. To je, proč se Jimmy s ní rozešel. Prosím, šiřte tuhle zprávu. Prosím, šiřte tuhle zprávu. Je totální vymrdanstvo, ty vole, to je neuvěřitelný, fakt.
used him for clout and money, and that Jimmy went on her phone reading a message that said, "I'm using him for money," together with another version claiming that she was bragging to her friends about it on the phone. Now, I really scoured the internet for hours to find any proof of this, and nothing can be found about it. But this didn't stop gullible kids from believing.
Ale prostě realita je pravděpodobně, že všechno v tom stavu bylo v pohodě, akorát MrBeast víc prioritoval práci a nedokázali to nějak dát dohromady tak, aby jim to obum vyhovovalo, to je proč se rozešli. Úplně jako normální rozchod. Podle mě hrozně moc lidí se neuvědomuje, že rozchody nemusí být drama. Rozchody můžou reálně proběhnout úplně v klidu a můžete se rozejít s dobrým.
Believing it. And every video explaining why Maddie and Jimmy broke up was now flooded with comments hating on her and spreading this rumor as truth. She also got called a gold digger and many other bad things.
Ale v moment, co začneš chodit s MrBeastem, tak podle mě první věc, o které ti lidi osočejí, je to, že seš zlatokopka. To si myslím, že to je prakticky v moment, co začneš chodit s někým, kdo má peníze a nemusí být ani milionářem, ale co s někým, kdo jenom má peníze, tak hnedka lidi o té osobě začnou říkat, je to zlatokopka, přece není možný, aby tam byl jiný důvod, je to zlatokopka. Nemůže třeba milovat, protože je to charakter a jako extrémně sympatický člověk. Ne, je to zlatokopka prostě.
Which eventually continued on her social media platforms as well. But Maddie continued ignoring and hiding it, intentionally covering her boyfriend's face as much as possible for potential
Člověk bývá nejhezčí okolo 21-22 let. Nesouhlasím, podívej se na Pedro Pascala.
backlash and an invasion of privacy. She will probably never get rid of these obsessive fans hating on her, but has stated earlier in 2022 that she felt like a completely different person after working on herself, and also uploads sweet TikToks about her boyfriend without caring about the MrBeast comments. So I feel like Maddie is dealing well with it.
Jo, to je base jak svině, prostě lidi to hrotí, ona měla našla si novýho přítele a prostě přidávala holsům TikToky.
Then she also returned to YouTube with an update video about her life, perfect relationship and stable career, while also still posting brand deals on her Instagram, showcasing that she is still living her life to the fullest. And when we look at MrBeast, we can say the same thing, as Jimmy now has over 100 million subscribers and
skoro 200 milionů, no.
is still doing incredibly well with his YouTube empire, while also having a new girlfriend that he shares this passion of hard work with.
I don't really get along with women if like they don't love learning, they're not obsessive, they don't have a hobby, they don't like their job. Like
tohle je relatable.
there's just certain things where if you have these traits, we get along really well.
Yeah.
And if you don't, like, it's impossible for us to hang out.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I'm an author, and I was like, yeah, good.
For MrBeast, all the boxes now have been checked, but he knows that work needs to be put in this time to maintain the relationship, as he works 99% of the time, and Jimmy is dealing with this by always doing something with her that stimulates his brain.
I don't see like taking like a
Tak když přivedeš do hodně zoomer formy, tak on, kdyby se s ní necítil produktivní, tak on v tom vztahu ztratí pozornost. To je docela real.
art class is a waste of time because that might creatively inspire me, or like a pottery class, or even going and shooting guns or whatever, some new thing. It's like us doing something like that where in my head I'm learning something and I can kind of justify the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To my like business-obsessed brain cell.
However, he also needs to remember that rest is sometimes good as well, and that the best moments in your relationship can often happen in a time where you do
Kdo je Pedro Pascal, otazník chat? Co se vždycky stane, že předtím, než odbyde 11. hodina večer, tak tenhle chat se extrémně zvrhne.
nothing but relax with each other. Another thing is that Fia needs to be able to deal with the hate, as she is also once again being called a gold digger by his fans, and this provoked a lot of anxiety in her. Only time will tell.
MrBeast má už 240 milionů odběratelů, ale hovno, to sečka vymýšlíte, nemá tolik odběratelů. Kde to vzal do prdele? Jak může mít skoro 250 miliardy odběratelů, to se posral, ne? Ne. Si pamatuju, když hitlo 100 milionů. Čili já jsem právě OG, já si pamatuju videa, kdy MrBeast se doslova koukal na to, jak schne barva. Když MrBeast počítal do 100 000. Když MrBeast koukal na cringe intra. Já jsem největší MrBeast OG. Já mám u něj odběr ještě reálně, než měl 1 milion odběratelů, když měl něco kolem 600 000, myslím.
If MrBeast is able to develop and improve his work-life balance. But the couple seems happy, so I hope that they maintain this connection and that Jimmy not only makes others happy, but also himself. And Maddie, well, she learned that dating the most popular and richest YouTuber in the world brings not only a ton of fun, but also plenty of hate, despite doing their best to keep it private. And she is now looking for a more stable and peaceful life with her own space. The mystery surrounding this situation caused a ton of rumors to be spread around. But now you know what really happened to MrBeast and his ex-girlfriend. Now this was the video, please leave a like if you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe, and I might see you guys in this other video right here.
Jo, ale reálně vypadalo to, že to byla v klidu holka, akorát se prostě rozešli, protože se nepohodli na tom work-life balanceu a jako není co víc řešit, akorát to lidi klasicky dělají drama, i když tam žádný drama nebylo, no, jako už se tak hold ve vztahu děje, bohužel. Ježíš, počkej, to je